everyone, my name is Lisa and I am with Pam's design team at Silver and Sparkles, and today I am going to be working with her St. Nicholas um, kit. It is very pretty, um, and I'm just going to make a little small journal actually out of this, but I'm going to flip through this real quick. All I did on the back was I just printed a backing sheet that I already had on my computer, um, just in case, because I wasn't sure quite what I was going to do with all of the pages. So I wanted to make sure there was a backing sheet on it if I needed it. Um, so, and actually, this is the one I think I'm going to use for my little front cover. I'm kind of excited about this because this is going to be kind of small. Um, I love the little children here. And then the angel. This is just so pretty. And I haven't made anything Christmassy yet, so I thought this would be perfect. I love this one. Actually, I might use that for the cover. Okay, we'll figure it out when we get to it, and I show you exactly what we're going to be doing. Little Santa stamp down here. So cute. And then we've got some tags here. And I did back these as well if I needed it, but more than likely I'm going to, because I printed these out on copy paper. So like the ephemera and the tags here, I will probably back those onto some cardstock, but not a big deal. I never know what I'm going to do until I actually do it. This one's neat too. It's almost like washi tape. It is really cute. So that is the pages, and I have this little instant coffee box, and it's actually what I used to dye my papers. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by cutting the edges off of this. If I can find my ruler here. It was hiding underneath my mat. I moved my mat around. Still trying to get that perfect angle on my camera, so I keep moving things around. So I am just going to cut the edges here. And then once I do that, I'll just make sure that both sides are even. I thought this would be cute though. Probably need to make a few of these and give them out to the grandkids. I think the grandkids would like these. Alright, and then I'm just going to throw those in the bin. Alright, so I've got, oh goodness, just a little over 2 1/4. Yeah, alright, so I thought that was going to make a very cute mini journal. So, and I got this new Mod Podge. It's for paper. So I thought I might try that out. Maybe that's not a good idea. Okay, let's just use some glue. We'll do that. Alright, so I'm going to trim all the white off of here, of all these pages. And I will do that off camera, so you guys don't have to watch me do that. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have all the edges trimmed. And yes, I want to use this one for the front cover. I'm actually going to try my glue stick Let's see how well this goes. All right. I'm on my cord here. So I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I know ours has went pretty well. My husband was on vacation last week. Actually, yeah, because I want to make sure I get this Santa face. So I think line that up. So yeah, he's been on vacation and he's been putting out all our Christmas decorations. And getting that all up and ready. It's a little crooked, but I think it might be all right. So now I'm just going to trim the excess off here. Oh yeah, that is gonna be so cute. Okay. I gotta find something, maybe a little dangle or something. Oops. There we go. Okay. So now, do we decorate the inside? Yes, of course we decorate the inside. Oh, you know what? These little journal cards, get my glue paper. These might work. It's gonna be a little short, so like some of the white here will show, but I think we'll be okay with that because we can always ink the sides. So yeah, I really didn't have a plan. Kind of I did, but I didn't. I mean, I knew I wanted to make a little journal with this, but wasn't quite sure exactly how I was going to get that done. All right, and then we'll just trim the edges off of here. I cannot believe that we are in December already. Time just seems to fly by anymore. Yeah, see, there's a little white strip there, but I think it'll be all right. Okay. I need to find something to reinforce that. It's fine. And then, do we want to try and go Christmas tree? Or puppy dog? I'm thinking Christmas tree. It says Merry Christmas up there. Okay. I should have cut that white strip off. Yes, I should have. It's okay. Oops. Oh, Christmas tree. Pull that up just a little bit. Yeah, I have one more little box. And I forget what came in it at the moment, but I think it'll make a cute little journal too. I always seem to make the bigger journals and never really do anything that's little and quick and fun. I mean, not that. Making the big journals it's fun too. I don't think I said that quite right, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. And I'm going to put a strip down the center here. All right. Now, I've got a pencil around here somewhere. Or should I do it like this? Kind of overlap it just a little bit. Not too much because I don't want to take away too much of the deer, but I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to overlap. Pencil. Alright, I am not going to try and cut that straight because I know I'm not going to be able to. So, okay, there we go. Some glue that I just got on the mat. Okay. Guess that if that's the worst thing that happens to me, I'm doing all right. Okay. There we go. All right. That doesn't look too bad. That'll work. Cut a little piece off here, maybe. And then I am going to use, this is the Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. I have not used this before. I just recently got it. Giving it a go, seeing how I like it. And we can still see the little stamp over there. Okay, I think that's good. I'm actually going to put some Fabri-Tac glue on the edges though, just to be sure it doesn't come off, because I'm not sure about that art glue. Okay, we'll get some glue over here on the other side. There we go. Trim Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, now, fun part. Actually, I think I want to go ahead and ink these edges real quick. We'll get that done. I'm just going to go ahead and ink all the way around. I am using, what is this called? Espresso, something espresso. The walnut stain used to be my favorite until I found this one. So now I use this one on everything. Let's go ahead and ink around the outside here too. Probably should have done that before I put the lace on there, but that's okay. That's all right. All right, and then we will set this aside. Let it dry. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm just going to do one signature in here, but that's pretty thick spine. So let's add some more paper. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is just some line paper I took out of a notebook. And we'll grab 4 of those. As tiny as that is, that might end up being an issue, but we're going to see. So these, and just cut down like that. And this too. Normally I fold my papers one at a time, but it's only 4 of them, so. Now, these though, I want, let's see. Get over there. I'm going to mark it about right there. And then I'm going to fold these on that line. And that should could probably be a little bit shorter. All right. And actually, I want these folded this way. Okay, and then those and those. I'm not going to do it like that. So, all right, let's do that. One of these, line it up that way. And then one of these. All right, so did I miss? Nope, that's just an extra page. All right. Now that I got them down all even here at the bottom, And I'm going to take my ruler and I'm just going to line it up to the edge of the paper there and trim this down. Oh, that'll make a cute little journal. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put another signature in there with the same amount of pages. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So I'm going to get together another little signature like this and get it cut down, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have the second little signature done, ready to go. And then I went ahead and I drew me some lines, even as best that I could, where I am going to poke some holes. And we'll put one right there. Yeah, normally doing 3 signatures is definitely easier. And now I'm just going to eyeball the center hole here. And now I'm just going to make them just a tad bit bigger. And one thing I just thought of that you could possibly do is make this maybe out of file folder to where it's a little bit longer, and then you can fold in and have some little pockets there. So I have my needle. I'm going to use white crochet cotton thread. Yeah, number 3. It's a number 3. Here's that one, and that one. Oh, yeah, I should have just put a clip on those. Not a big deal. Live and learn, right? We don't want the thread. I have a piece of thread wrapped around it. Not sure where that came from, but oh, needle. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Needed some help there. All right, so this one is the one that I want to come first. So I'm going to put this in the first set of holes here. And this is just called the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Some help there. There we go. Okay. And through that last bottom stitch. And then we're going to come up through the middle again. Okay. Yeah, I would rather do 3 signatures, which I probably could have done. Okay, so let's see. My needle went through my thread, so I had to back it out. Okay. Making sure everything's good. Oh, and another thing that you can do is sew these signatures in before you put your lace on. That way these aren't showing on the outside. All right, and then pull snug, but not too tight because you don't want to tear your pictures. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut these off short. Most of the time I will leave them long until I am sure of what I'm going to do on the inside. So I'll leave them long if I want to add beads, but I'm not going to want beads on this. All right, so one more. Oh yeah, that is so cute. So if you have any little boxes laying around, you can always turn them into little journals. Even like a little folio. All right, and then I dyed some of this ribbon last night. I thought would go good with this. Let's see. Rather it be just a little too long and too short. So let's see how this works. If not, I can always find something else to put around it, or even come up with a different closure. Got little Santa peeking out through the ribbon. Put it to the side. Oh, I like it to the side better. There we go. That is cute. I like that. I'll dovetail the ends. In fact, I can do that right now. There we go. Move that. That is adorable. On this ribbon, the seam binding, I am not sure where that is purchased at. This is double folded bias tape is what they call it. It's not very flexible. So I tried putting it in some boiling water to kind of relax the fabric before I dyed it, and that did not really help it much. But I just used like my distress inks or spray inks. I got a few of those, and that's what I used to dye these with. But after they dried, I ironed them. Like I unfolded them and ironed it flat because I couldn't get it to crinkle. So, but that's okay. I like it just as it is. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed what I did today. Hopefully it gave you some ideas. Um, but for a little tiny mini journal, I think it is adorable. And I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.